So when I see those wonderful, courageous women speak about their experience, for me, it's the story of hope. You know, you're seeing someone probably at the lowest point in their life, and we're able to walk side by side with them in their journey of healing and recovery. And it's an absolute privilege. I feel so absolutely blessed to be able to do what we do. And it is hard work, but what some of our women have faced is nothing compared to what we're doing as far as the work. So thank you for being here tonight. That means a lot for them. We only get 6% government funding. We fundraise like $1.5 million a year. We do that because of the dignity to make sure that everything that a woman receives is near new. It sends a message of love, it sends a message of dignity, and it sends a message of hope. And I think we set that benchmark and we don't compromise on that. If I'm wearing Peter Alexander pyjamas, so are our women. And I think that really sends a message of love, you know? So thank you tonight, and enjoy the bidding.
Narelle, awesome, our CEO. Big round of applause again for Narelle Hand, Northern Beaches Women's Shelter CEO. Beautiful words, and what an amazing video that was put together. Now, this is the part of the night that we need to obviously give as much as we can. We know we've done buying tables, we've got the gala bidding going, but we've got a brilliant live auction about to get underway right now. We've got 6 fantastic live auction items. So if you have a look in your booklet on your table, you will find, if you pick your booklet up, we're going to do this slow because we're going to try and raise as much money as we can. And these are 6 amazing auction items. Shh. So let's try and do this, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get some hefty bidding going. As said, I've got the table names and numbers of everyone on the table. So without identifying everyone, we all know where the money is. Okay, our first auction item. Our Byron Bay Luxury Escape. Crystal Brook in Byron. 2 nights for 2. Now, this is an auction item where if you're looking for luxury, you're looking for somewhere to get away in Byron. If you haven't been to Crystal Brook, you need to be going there. And this is one way to buy and give back to the foundation tonight. You've got the details in there, the 45 acres, the gorgeous rainforest just moments away, the day spa, the daily yoga, the tennis court, the $1,000 voucher to use across the resort. It is all there, and this is an unbelievable auction item to get us underway tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our first auction item, our Byron Bay Luxury Escape. Who would like to start the bidding? Can we say $2,000 to get us underway? The Byron Bay experience here this evening, $2,000. Well done, right in front at $2,000. $3,000 up the back. Well bidding, sir, at 3. Be great to go 4 if we can. Every dollar goes into the shelter. Bids at 3. Can we go back to the underbidder even at 3.5? 3,500. Thank you, ma'am, in front. At $3,500. Shh. We are going to do this quick, but $4,000 I've already got. You can see how much every dollar raised. Thank you, sir. We've got $4,000. At $4,000. It'd be great to get 5 for our first live auction item, but bids at 4. Can we go at 4,500? At $4,000. We'll call the bid once. At $4,000. $5,000 up the back. Good bidding, up 5. At $5,000, our Byron Bay Luxury Escape, and let me tell you, it's worth a hell of a lot more than that, but $5,000 the bidding. Can we go 5.5? Bids at 5. At $5,000. Do you know what? We're going to go 6,000. That table is so good. They're bidding against each other. Give them more alcohol. I love it. And that's what we do here at the shelter at Manly. At $6,000, we don't care where it comes from, but it goes all back into the shelter. At $6,000, bids up to the left. If you want to go to Byron, you're buying tonight at 6. Once. Second. Have a look at the pictures. $6,500. 7. At 7,000. I reckon you fellas need to go $10,000 and we'll all stand up and go. Bids at 7,000. Shh, 7,000. Have a chat, fellas. It's fine. It's working. It's a couple of Couple of $1,000 a minute, 7,000. Work it out amongst yourselves. Money's at $7,000. Our first auction item at Byron Bay, bidding at 7. But this is one item you'd want to take away. It's the first auction item. Bids at 7. Do you want to go $8,000? Bids at 7,000. Money's at 7 and we're selling. We'll call it first, second. At $7,000. One's walking away happy, one's not. Third and final call at $7,000. All done and all silent. Ladies, a big round of applause. $7,000 sold. Our first auction item. How good are you guys? Thank you so much. Whoever missed out on that table, we've got another 5 auction items. We need you for this. Our original art goes a long way to the shelter. Narelle and the team really want us to dig deep for this part of the process. Original artwork by Lauren Esplin, Growing Up on the Beaches. Who's from the beaches? We're probably most of us here, born and raised on the northern beaches. How good is this? It's a professional picture hanging by Gorda Construction, growing up on the beaches. Are we going to show this one, Rose? Okay, here it comes. Sorry, ladies. All right, we're walking it up onto the stage. Growing Up on the Beaches, original artwork by Lauren Esplin. How beautiful is this? Oh, not tell you what. Curly. It's Curly. Who's from Curly? Put your hand up. There's a $1,000 bid to start the process. How good's that? Mark Novak, $3,000. How good are you, Mark? $3,000, Novak Properties. Great local supporters. Lisa and Mark, beautiful people. $3,000. How good's this? Imagine this as a local on the beaches, this hanging up in your boardroom or at home. If you're a business on the beaches, you need to be owning this. This is $4,000. You are beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. $4,000. We've got 4. Can we go 5 back in? Bids at 4. Be great to get 5 if it's there. You will not see this artwork again. At $5,000, I can see this at Novak once you're driving Pittwater Road DY. Instead of the big LED screens, you've got this up there, $5,000. Mark and Lisa, thank you at 5. At $5,000, Rosie said you'd be paying for it, and she's probably right. At 5. At $5,000, 6 would be great. And I say this confidently, we don't do this very often where this is a one-item auction. This won't come up again. At $6,000, it'll be fantastic. Bids at 5. This is absolutely beautiful. It is North Curly at its best. Bids at 5. Can we go back in at 6? At $5,000, we are selling it to Mark and Lisa Novak from Novak Properties. We'll call it once at $5,000. Be great for 5.5. Every dollar counts. Even $500 helps. Second, $5,500. Good bidding at $5,500. Table to my left. And who are those beautiful people on that table, Rosie? They've been contributing all evening at $5,500. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. At $5,500. Second call at $5,500. If there's 6 or better to let me go. Bids at $5,500. A great beautiful artwork of North Curl at $5,500. Second, third and final call. We're all going to be envious of this when it's hanging and it's, yes? Mark, you're a beautiful person. Lisa, you're amazing. $6,000. At $6,000. I'll be coming to the next auction for you, don't worry. $6,000. Bids at 6. This is going to be sitting at Novak Properties. Anthony, can you believe it? At $6,000. Bids at 6. At $6,000. Sorry, ladies. How are your arms going? It's really heavy. I usually go really slow on this part, but I'm going to be quick on it. At $6,000 to the team at Novak Properties, selling once, second at $6,000. All money going to the shelter. They're amazing. Third and final call. Mark, Lisa, you're amazing. Thank you very much for your generosity. Sold at $6,000. A beautiful piece of artwork. And if you want to see it in person, Mark and Lisa will make sure they'll host you for a beautiful coffee, sandwich, or deli platter at DY, I'm sure. At $6,000 sold. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next auction item. Who hasn't been to Port Douglas recently? Shh. We're raising some good money for the shelter tonight. We're going to do as much as we can. We're nearly done. Shh. Port Douglas, 7 nights. Thank you. Shh. We try and quiet the room because we're here for the shelter, and we've got to raise every cent we can tonight. 7 nights at the exclusive Villa 169 in the lush tropical gardens at the Mirage Resort, Port Douglas, a 3-bedroom villa. 3-bedroom villa. Even if you don't want to take the kids, you can have 2 of you in 3 bedrooms. Isn't it true, Rose? A 3-bedroom villa in Port Douglas. What's it worth? I'd say at least $15,000 tonight. You'll probably buy it less and the money goes to the shelter. Can we start at $5,000? $5,000 for the Port Douglas experience. 3 bedrooms, a week away. It is an item that you'd want. 7 nights at Port Douglas. ACOP. Good on you. $5,000. Sorry, John. $5,000 up the back. Good bidding. At 5, that's what happens when the CFO starts bidding. $5,000 up the back. Great bidding auction item at 5. 6,000, 7,000 up the back. Can we go 8? Videographer's putting his hand up, but I'm sure he's not bidding. He's just looking for auction. 7,000, that's dangerous, buddy. $8,000, right of stage. Double figures would be fantastic. Can we go 10 grand? Bids at 8. $10,000 in front. How good is that, Port Douglas? At $10,000. All right, you know why the pressure's on you? Because they've got a hell of a lot more money and I can get it off them. If you guys bid, I can get more money off them. So if you give me 12, I'll try 15. But if I don't, 11 and a half. All right, we'll go at 11 and a half. So you're going to go 12 and a half right back in. This is 7 nights in Port Douglas. This is something you can't buy. If you go up on any site tonight, you won't get it. 11,500. Can we go 12? Go 12. It's worth every penny. The shelter needs it. You need it. You need a break. You need to go on Port Douglas for 7 nights, 11,500. If there's no more, we thank you so much and we're going to sell it. At $11,500, this is one of the best items you'll see. Once, second, at $11,500, $12,000. Gee, I was backing myself. Lucky we got there. 12,000. Do you want to go 13 just to try? Bids at 12. It's only a bit of paper. $12,000. Do you have authority to bid? I would have taken it. At 12. Bids at 12. We're selling at $12,000. Have a chat before we knock it down. Great auction item in Port Douglas. At $12,000. 1 second. 7 nights. The villa for 3 bedrooms. How many can fit? 15 people in 3 bedrooms, Rosie? Yeah, 15 people. Rosie said yes. So work it out per head, it's cheap. $12,000. Third and final call at $12,000. Bids here. We're selling, going, sold. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. It is an absolute amazing auction item. Well bought.